Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. I am your host, the King, Caleb Coho, back again for the last semifinal in this tournament, and we are just one match away from knowing who is playing in the finals of this match. Maggie Brzakala, the Rookie of the Year frontrunner, versus Cain McMillan, one of the Comeback Player of the Year frontrunners. This is going to be a great match, and here to help call the match with me tonight is the Fandom Singles Champion, Robert the Hobbit Parker. How are you doing, Robert?
I'm doing fantastic. Really excited to hop right into this match. We got two Fellowship members going head-to-head, and either way they're going up against potentially another Fellowship member. So, yeah, I am ready to go.
Absolutely. It's an all-Fellowship final, and I think it's time to hear what these guys have to say right now.
Well, I don't know why Caleb's here. Caleb is the only one that doesn't fit in this group. We've got Cain. We've got Maggie. We also have Robert. We have Tim on the call. This is all the Fellowship. This is like a study party, pretty much. Basically, how it works out is you guys won. You got all the way up your bracket, and now you guys got to face each other. Again, this is win or loss. There's somebody that's going to lose. There's somebody who's going to win. But it doesn't take away the season that you guys had and the tournament you had. Just think about this while you're playing. No Kingdom. No New British Empire, no Night Fury. You took all of them out of the way up here. Since we know what happened in the last tournament final, we are 17-2 in this tournament as the Fellowship. Fandom is our realm. We're going to do great. First, I'm going to go to Maggie. Maggie, you are the surprise of this tournament for some people, but I have zero doubt in you the entire way. I know we lower our expectations when we play. Are you looking forward to this match? Do you think you have what it takes? Or are you just here to have fun like you have this entire tournament?
I mean, I'm just going to keep saying the same thing, Cody. I'm just here to have fun. I'm really excited to play Cain. I know he's a really good player. Yeah, and like you said, it's basically just like a study session for whatever comes next. So it'll be fun.
Absolutely, and I don't think anybody's under the influence in this match. I think it's going to be up on par. So this will be fun. Cain, my tag team partner, my fellow faction mate. How are you doing tonight? How are you feeling going into this? You're going against one of the buzzsaws of this league. Took out Dominic Rizzi, but you took out a hard road leading up to it. So how are you feeling in this match? And are you looking to win? I know you've always wanted a belt. You wanted to prove that you're actually a dominant player. So do you think tonight's their night to prove that?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun match. I had a very fun road of knocking out two people and then taking care of Take Care. And I can't wait to play Maggie here. It's going to be a fun match. And I don't care who wins or loses in this scenario because we still win.
At the end of the day, the loser of this match will be Caleb Coho because he will have to call two matches with all Fellowship people at the final. So, guys, good luck. I will help you in round 1 and round 2 as best I can. But round 3, you're pretty much going to be on your guys' own. So have a great match. You guys will do great. Enjoy it.
That was a very nice promo of a bunch of people that I can't stand. But hey, that was the promo. Robert, how do you feel?
It was a promo. These two are both really, really underrated players. Obviously, Cain maybe a front runner for Comeback Player, Maggie a front runner for Rookie Player of the Year. And they're both Fellowship, and they're both going to have a ton of fun in this match either way.
Absolutely. We'll get to the proper introductions and get this match underway. Introducing first, representing the Fellowship and Ragnarok, and coming to the ring with a record of 5 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He is Cain, the Hurricane McMillan. And his opponent, also representing the Fellowship and coming to the ring with a record of 5 wins, 0 defeats, and 1 knockout. She is Maggie, the Macaw Brzakala. All right, folks, you've both been here before. Round 1 works like this. You are going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1? Cool, then we'll get right into it with your first question, which comes from the category of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What college did Tony Stark graduate from in the MCU?
Both players furiously writing on their board.
Cain was pretty fast to the board on that one. Maggie taking her time.
Cain might be drawing a picture.
Who knows? Well, we'll find out.
Is he editing a vlog over there? Is that what's happening?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Maggie.
MIT.
That is correct for a point. And Cain.
I said M.I.T.
That is also correct for a point.
It was the Magician's Institute of TNAC. We'll go into your second question in the category of Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Dr. Wu's new dinosaur was created using DNA from what two dinos? I love that you put the word dinos in there.
It's just shorthand. I don't want to write dinosaurs every time, okay? I have a lot of questions. It gets tiring. I have carpal tunnel.
It says dinos.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
It'd be the Indominus Rex and the Raptors.
That is correct. And Maggie.
And the same thing, Raptors and Indominus Rex.
That is also correct. Just tied it to a piece as we get to the third question, which comes in the category of Fandom Oscars.
Yikes.
What song from Mary Poppins won the Oscar for Best Original Song? The great.
So whoever bet on question 3, they win the bet. As far as which question Maggie would say yikes at first, whoever bet question 3, they win.
I think I said oof to the last one too.
Oof, so technically you're wrong.
Question 2 wins. Damn.
Great soundtrack though. So 5,
Yes, you're right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Maggie.
Is it Chim Chim Cheree?
That is correct for a point. And Cain.
I said Spoonful of Sugar.
Ooh, Maggie, still perfect through 3.
Will Maggie be the first Parker and or Brzakala to get a perfect round 1? We'll see. Your next question's in the category of Rocky. In what Rocky film does Mickey die? Yeah, no, she says, and then immediately writes on her board probably the right answer.
Maybe, but this is a great start from two competitors. This is a firework match already.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cain.
I said Rocky 4.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Maggie.
I said Rocky 2.
Also incorrect. Looking for Rocky 3. Right in the middle.
God damn
Rocky
it.
3. No perfect rounds here today as we get into your fifth question, which comes in the category of Worlds of DC. Worlds of DC. In Man of Steel, what does Jonathan Kent die trying to save? This is a terrible movie.
Terrible is a strong word,
I would say.
but the appropriate one.
I am a massive Superman fan. This is not a Superman movie. 5, 4, 3,
Kane's
We
giving you
didn't
those
ask
evil eyes.
1. Pens
We're the host.
down.
That's our jobs.
We'll start with Maggie.
It's a dog, I think.
That is correct. And Cain.
D-O-double-G, dog.
We would
Should've
also
said
accepted
good boy.
Also would have accepted Good Boy. Yep. Maggie stole my joke.
Good boy.
And with that, Maggie's docked 5 points for stealing the joke. And your next question's in the category of Disney live action. What is the name of the area where cartoon characters live in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
This is a really great film that I think time is sort of slowly pushed into the back of everyone's minds, and I don't like it.
Well, good thing we can ask Fandom questions and bring it back into the cultural foreground.
You're absolutely right, because everyone is watching this. 5,
Like Cool Runnings.
4, 3, right,
Cool Runnings.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
This was a game, right? Toontown?
Toontown is correct, and Maggie.
I said Cartoonville.
Ooh, Cain ties it up 4-4 with that one as we get into your seventh question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. What planet is the clone army created on in Attack of the Clones?
Insert joke about Cody only knowing one planet name here.
Yep, but Cain grimaced because he saw it was a planet question and instantly was like, fuck. I love it. All right, we'll go 5, 4.
Maggie might know it. She does have a soccer
2,
ball on her shirt shaped like a planet.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Maggie
I didn't have anything.
and Cain.
Shout out to the future manager of the year, Geonosis.
Geonosis is incorrect. Looking for Camino.
I said.
Challenge.
All right, your next question, folks, is in the category of Wizarding World. Who directed Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? A little simple question.
Why'd you say it like that? That was like, that was
You know,
which is
I
actually
thought-
dear.
I thought I was in character, and I thought that's what the moment called for.
Pod
okay.
not progress. 5,
Should I not do the rest of the
4,
match in my sweet southern sultry tones?
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cain.
I said Nicholas Meyer.
That's incorrect. And Maggie.
I believe it's Michael something, but I don't know his last name.
Close. Looking for Mike Newell.
Michael
Mike
Zawacki,
Newell.
that is correct. Oh, wait.
Newell? How do you even spell that?
Newell.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, your penultimate question comes in the category of fandom quotes. Fandom quotes. What Star Trek actor says, "No, I'm from Iowa. I only work in outer space"?
Easier category to study for, fandom quotes or fandom Oscars?
Fandom Oscars.
So I got out
Definitely.
like real bad. I heard Michael and then just nothing till fandom quote. So what was the answer?
Oh, the last question?
Mike
Oh.
Newell.
Mike
Mike Newell.
Okay.
I thought you were asking us for the answer to this question. I'm like, Cain, you
Yeah.
slide
Wait,
dog.
what? Hey, we're not there yet. 5, 4, 3.
I almost gave it to you.
2.
Dude.
Damn it, Robert. Pens down. We'll go to Maggie.
Was it Kirk?
I was looking for the actor, unfortunately.
Oh.
Cain.
I put a character too.
Looking for William
Oh my
Shatner.
God.
William Shatner. But Kirk was the character.
All right, well, with that display, we're going to go to your final question in the category of Marvel. In Spider-Man 2, who is the only person J. Jonah Jameson says he trusts?
I have never been more proud of my 2 clients.
I'm glad we were on the same page.
To stop listening to the question completely after who said, and then just listen to the quote. Yeah.
They heard the category of the person and then the quote. They were like, you know what? I got this. Turn around. Character. Looking for the actor. 5, 4,
We've all been there.
3. True. 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cain.
I said his son.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Maggie.
Peter Parker?
Also incorrect. Looking for his barber. At the end of round number 1, we are tied at 4 apiece, but anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. It works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin at the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category to land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being worth only 1. If you don't like what you spun the first time, you are allowed to spin again. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Disney Animation, MCU, Wizarding World, Pixar, Star Trek, Studio Ghibli, DC, and Middle Earth, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Because you are tied, Maggie, you are the higher seed. Would you like to go first or defer to Cain?
Second, please.
Yep.
All right, so Cain, your spin at the wheel is away, and it lands on opponent's choice.
Whoa.
Can I just look at it one more time, even though I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to pick?
Category.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to go with Middle Earth.
Okay. Robert, you want to give him those questions in Middle Earth?
So this
Oh,
is
you
like,
know I
all-
do.
These are only movies that are like filmed like on the equator, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely correct. Your first question, then. Here we go as I scroll to it. Number 1. In what city do Frodo and company meet Aragorn as Strider in the Fellowship of the Ring? And there are 3 typos.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Rivendell, B, Bree, C, Umbar, or D, Eglarest?
Let's go with A.
A is incorrect. Chance for 1 point steal. Your options again. A, Rivendell, B, Bree, C, Umbar, or D, Eglarest.
I believe it's Bree.
It is Bree.
Question:
That is
Can I
correct.
challenge? I don't remember if that wheel was primed.
It was primed. It was on opponent's choice when we opened it.
Ooh, cursed. It's a cursed wheel.
It is.
I know, I'm sorry.
All right, your second question, Cain. Who talks to Thorin before he overcomes his madness in The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Balin, B, Fili, C, Kili, or D, Dwalin?
Let's go Dwalin.
That is correct for 1 point. Tie game. What legendary British actor voices Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings? This is the animated one. This is the animated one, yes. Should have been specified.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Michael Caine, B, Peter O'Toole, C, John Hurt, or D, Anthony Hopkins?
Well, John Hurt.
That is correct for another point. Caine maneuvering his way through. Your penultimate question. What is the name of the forest where Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli find Gandalf the White in the Two Towers?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Mirkwood, B, Lothlorien, C, Fangorn, or D, Dimmolt?
Let's go with A.
A is incorrect. Your options again are A, Mirkwood.
Can you pause? Can you just say the whole question and then the
that
options as well?
repeat.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Okay. Sorry, just say the options then.
Is it A, Mirkwood, B, Lothlorien, C, Fangorn, or D, Dimmolt?
C.
Correct for 1 point. And your final question, Cain. What animals save Gandalf and company from the orcs at the end of the Battle of the Five Armies?
And we really like Battle of the Five Armies today. Like, there's 7 movies. Multiple choice.
A, eagles, B, moths, C, wargs, or D, butterflies?
Let's go with moths. B.
That is incorrect. Chance for 1 point still. Your options are A, eagles, B, moths, C, wargs, or D, butterflies.
Eagles.
Correct for 1 more point.
All right, so at the end of Cain's turn, Maggie getting some steals there. She's up 7. Cain has 6. But Maggie, you're now going to get a chance to spin the wheel. Your spin is away, and it lands on DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin again, I think.
It's pretty broad.
All
Yeah.
right. Spin is away. You're stuck with the category of Pixar.
Okay.
Pixar it is. I will issue to you your questions in the category of Pixar. Your first question. In Coco, what is the name of Coco's mother who does not want Miguel to become a musician?
Wait.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Imelda, B, Frida, C, Victoria, or D, Renee?
Renee.
That is incorrect. Cain for the 1 point steal.
Can I hear the options again?
Is it A, Imelda, B, Frida, C, Victoria, or D, Renee?
A.
That is correct for the 1 point
Wait,
steal.
did you say mother or
Throw out
grandmother?
a challenge because you said mother.
Yeah.
Would be her grandmother.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
That's your
I mean,
official
Dab on them.
Yeah.
official challenge. All right, back from the challenge. Imelda is Coco's mother, so Cain will lose this challenge, but he gets the point steal on that one for the correct answer. All right, Maggie, your second question in the category of Pixar. What mystical objects lead Merida to the old woman's cottage in Brave?
The wisps.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question in Pixar. What legendary comedian voices Fillmore in Cars?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Lenny Bruce, B, Richard Pryor, C, Rodney Dangerfield, or D, George Carlin.
Can I hear them one more time?
Absolutely. Your options are A, Lenny Bruce, B, Richard Pryor, C, Rodney Dangerfield, or D, George Carlin.
C.
That is incorrect. Cain, the chance for a 1 point steal.
Was it George Carlin?
It was indeed for another 1-point steal. All right. Your penultimate question in Pixar. What is the name of Andy's dog in Toy Story 2?
I think I know it, but multiple choice.
Is it A, Shaggy, B, Buster, C, Rusty, or D, Spot?
Is it B?
That is correct for 1 point. It is Buster. And your last question in the category of Pixar. What is the last name of the dentist from Finding Nemo?
Sherman?
That is correct for 2 points. At the end of that round, Maggie gets herself up to 12 points. Cain is trailing with 8. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. Works like this. We're going to give you the category. You are going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions as we get into round number 3? All right. Your first category that you can bet points on in this round is Fandom Oscars. How many points would you like to bet on Fandom Oscars?
You just let me know if you need me, Maggie.
This is an
You both
intense
are
game.
wonderful people.
Both look ready. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Maggie
0.
and Cain.
0.
Awesome sauce. It's a stats only round, folks.
Caleb's
Your
favorite.
question in Fandom Oscars. What is the only Marvel film to get a Best Adapted Screenplay nomination to date?
Yeah,
Interesting,
same.
'cause I'm sure they both knew it.
I'm assuming from the damn it that Cain is kicking himself for not betting points. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Cain.
Man, I totally knew it was Kick-Ass. Logan.
That is correct. And Maggie.
Logan.
That is also correct. No points gained.
All right, your next category you can bet points on is in DreamWorks Animation. These are movies based on DreamWorks comics outside of the DWEU.
That's great. That's the cinematic universe based entirely on the character of DW from Arthur, right?
Yeah.
We'll get bets here, starting with Cain
0.
and Maggie.
0.
Another stats only round, Robert.
These are the best. Your question is, how old does Marty turn on his birthday in Madagascar? Maggie also knew this one, potentially.
No, that's not true. I'm just laughing at the question.
Maggie giving away that she didn't know it.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maggie or Jeff?
I said 4.
Incorrect. And Cain?
I said 12.
Also incorrect. Looking for 10. 10.
Do lions live for a long time?
Well, Marty's a zebra.
Marty's a zebra.
Oh, shit, you right. All right. See, this is why I don't bet points.
All right, your third question of the round is in the category of Disney animation. How many points would you like to bet on Disney animation? It's coming down to the
12 8
nitty
still.
gritty.
Exactly, yeah. 2 stats only rounds is definitely not helping Cain make up that lead, though.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Maggie.
0.
All right, and Cain.
Dos.
All right, he's going for the shot. Your question in Disney animation. What is Ursula's name when she disguises as a human in The Little Mermaid? Cain seemingly confident on this one. Could we see some point increases here? We'll find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cain.
I believe it was Vanessa.
And Maggie.
I said Veronica.
It is Vanessa. Cain hits the 2.
Nice.
It is a 2-point game going into the
2-point
fourth
game.
question.
Your next question is in the category of Jurassic Park.
Fuck. Tim, what do I do?
Well, I mean, if I were him, I'd bet 2 points so he can tie you. So if you're confident, I would maybe go 1 just to keep the lead. But you don't have to. You can bet 0 and he can tie you, or you can bet 1 if you think you're going to be able to pull it. Which, I mean, it's Jurassic Park, so that is 100% your call.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll get our bet starting with Cain.
2.
And Maggie.
I'll play it really safe and say 0.
All right,
All right,
Robert,
your
what's
question.
your question.
What is the name of the cartoon character who explains how dinosaurs were recreated in Jurassic Park?
Maggie sounds like
This is a children's show. There are children watching.
It sounds like Maggie wishes she bet points on that one. We could see a tie game going to the last question if Cain hits. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Maggie first.
Mr. DNA.
And Cain.
Mr. DNA.
That is correct. And it is a tie game going into the last question, which is in the category of Worlds of DC. How many points would you like to bet on Worlds of DC? This is an intense one here, Robert. It could go either way now.
Absolutely. This is all the strategy here.
Do you need me, Maggie?
No.
Okay.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Maggie.
Said 1.
And Cain.
I got good news for you. There will be no sudden death. 2.
Okay. Your question in the category of Worlds of DC. In Shazam, who plays Freddie Freeman?
Both players taking a second to think about it. All comes down to if Cain hits or misses here.
You guys have your repeats, just remember.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a great match no matter what happens here, Robert. This is maybe match of the tournament. We'll go 5.
I'm going to use a repeat.
4. That is Cain's first repeat. In Shazam, who plays Freddie Freeman? Tension is palpable. You could cut it with a knife. Cain is trying to eat his board to get the answer.
Nom nom nom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Maggie.
I didn't have anything.
And Cain.
The Asher Angel.
And your winner, advancing to the Summer Series Finals, Maggie the Macaw Brzakala. The answer was Jack Dylan Grazer.
I wrote Jack.
Grazer. What a match, Robert.
Holy shit. I mean, Cain obviously, he got an actor from the movie, just not the right character. That betting round was very intense, and I cannot wait to hear what the Fellowship in general has to say in this promo right now.
Absolutely. We will go to post-match interviews at this moment. Cain, Maggie, you guys played a great match. Cody's here for both of you, so I'll just
Shut your mouth.
up, I guess.
Well, I know my partner very well, and if you would have asked any database questions from Shazam, he would have got it. You asked a data question, kind of a dick data question, to be honest with you.
Yeah, who plays the friend? Who plays a kid?
Who
that's
plays
like...
the kid that's probably been in how many movies, Caleb? Yeah, you'll have the answer. Probably 3 or none, asshole. Anyways, I can't. I'm not mad. I'm not it's a mixed feeling right now. Maggie gets to continue on. She's 6-0 now. She has proven that she's a great player in this league. Cain shot for the fences. Cain bet 2. Do I think that was the right strategy? Yes. Knowing that Shazam just came out, did I know his data? No. If it was, I would have said bet 1. But Maggie, I mean, you're moving on. You're playing now your husband. So that's going to be fun, interesting, and probably loud and angry. Again, I have another call that I can't really help either. But at the end of the day, you guys worked your ass off to get there. You played a really strong game, both of you guys. I think Cain's has to show that he got opponent's choice and still was able to battle back. So that proves Cain is actually a fierce player. Maggie got Pixar, and damn that Sherman question, because at first I was like, that's a fucking asshole question. But then I was like, oh, P. Sherman won't be waiting. So, okay, that makes more sense. But until you said Sherman, I had no clue. So I'm going to first go with Maggie. Maggie, how are you feeling after that match? And are you excited to play Tim? Are you nervous to play Tim? Would you rather never play Tim? How does this work for you?
I would so much rather never play Tim. I'm not excited at all. I don't know. There were a lot of questions where I knew it, and I knew Buster on 2 points, but I was just kind of nervous, so I obviously didn't even listen when they were asking about Coco. I didn't listen when they were asking about that Star Trek question. There are a lot of things that I could have done differently, but it is what it is.
You're 6-0 now going in this tournament. You started to just have fun. Now it's turning into something I think that you're actually enjoying. It's stressful, but I think you enjoy the thing of competition. So, how do you think the outcome's going to go? Because say you beat Tim, then you play your brother. It is a complete family battle right now. Do you think you have what it takes to beat Tim? And do you think after that, can you beat Robert?
I think the only way I beat Tim would be the only way that I beat Dominic, where it's completely luck, and I screw him on some categories. But we'll see. I don't want to play Robert. I want to play Robert less than I want to play Tim. So
that's 100% fair. That's 100% fair. Again, Maggie, congratulations. You did a great job. You are my best free agent pickup ever in this league. You're 6-0. You did an amazing job through this tournament. I'm going to go to Cain, my tag team partner. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. As soon as the question was asked, I was like, no offense, I don't think you're going to hit this question because it's data, and I even had to pull up the cast list to find out who he was because he wasn't a notable name.
Oh, I just looked at Jack Dylan Grazer has been in 3 movies his whole career. So it's
called it.
I said the guy who played Billy, but apparently he's not relevant to the story.
Yeah. So kind of got screwed out by question. You also needed to see Battle of the Five Armies a little bit more than you did today, obviously. You got some big stuff coming up. You've got something way beyond this league. So are you kind of a little bit relieved that you don't have to play much more right now, or are you a little bummed because you think you could have had what it takes to take out Tim or Robert?
I mean, I always I kind of wanted to see where it could happen, but it's whatever. I mean, Maggie played great, so I can't. I think it'd be more interesting to watch Maggie play Tim and then possibly Robert, or Tim play Robert. I think just all the outcomes at this point is great. And I think Maggie played great. Of course, no one wants to lose, but at the end of the day, it's all for fun.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see you come back either this season or next season. You are my tag team partner. You literally make me look better than I am, so I'm excited for your next return. And the awards of the fellowship, we have it on our banner. Fuck, Caleb, go home. So with that, good night.
Well, I guess it's back to me. But yeah, both played a great match. This is maybe my contender for match of the year. Both played great. And now we have an all Brzakala versus Brzakala final, which is something that Cody at the beginning of this tournament, behind closed doors, had said would have been really fun and kind of funny if it happened. And now look at Maggie's done it. She has run the table to 6-0, which is one of the most unprecedented win streaks. The only person who has done that besides her is the current champion, Robert Parker. So that is a pretty impressive stat. But for everyone here, that's going to do it for us. That has been Maggie. That has been Cain. That has been Cody. That has been Tim. That has been Robert. I have been Caleb, and this has been Fandom Fight. We'll see you guys very soon with the finals.